Just a quick demonstration of what's going on here. So you turn this unit on, it sounds like a jet airplane. So I know how to fix that. I've been fixing these. I got a bunch of new bearings here, so I'm going to take the motor out, put some new bearings in the motor, put it back, and this thing will be nice and quiet. So, you know, we're a lot better than this. A lot better than loud air conditioners like this in our hotel, so we're going to get this fixed. Okay, so the motor is out of the unit. It's a little challenging to get to, but with a little hard work, you can get it out. So you're going to take off those bushings there. This back cover sits on. You're going to pry up on these 4 tabs here. You're going to pry up on those. Then you can pop this off. Then exposes one of the bearings, but we still have another step. We have to unsolder this circuit board from the motor. So you let your soldering iron heat up. You take it once it's hot, and you're going to touch it to one of these contacts until it melts. And when it melts, you're going to want to pry up on the board. And once you do that to every one, you can remove the circuit board. Okay, so I unsoldered those 4 connections with my soldering iron. Place that to the side. We're going to need it when we reinstall. And now we can remove the magnet. And you can see this bearing right here and this bearing right here we're going to replace, which is causing the noise. So this next part's one of the hardest. You want to be careful. Removing these bearings can really be a pain, but you just want to be careful. Take your time. You don't want to damage the magnet here, and just take something and kind of pry up on them. Pretty generous with this WD-40 here. That stuff helps a lot. All right, as you can see, I got 2 new yellow bearings on this shaft here. They're super quiet. You can't hear them at all. This is going to be great. It's not going to make any noise at all. But next step is we have to take back our circuit board and solder it back on to the motor housing. Now that your board's soldered back in, you're going to put your paper gasket back in. Then you take this cover, put it back on. And once you're done, this is what it'll sound like. There's no humming. It's nice and quiet. And it's blowing air.